The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kurt Broomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It is intercepted. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are, but you just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
So the Oregon Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we've had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it...
Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. There's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Snags the quick throw. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. third down play for this offense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Makes it look easy.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Isaac. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking to throw yet again. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He finally makes the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
And I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back in the...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it for the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Oh, and it's blocked. When they grab it, it's a live ball here. Across midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here, but this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up, and somehow they get 2 points.
Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Cut quickly. And he's going to be stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They're still down by 2. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Isaac. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Stars with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. The tight end has got it. Oh, he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. The Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. Fielded near the 20. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Offense makes their way on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
On third down, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
And that's good, tough running here on this third down by the back. The defense was locked in on stopping the run, but kudos to this running back for navigating where that hole was and hitting it hard for the yards he needed. I guess that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Toppins. They stop him at the 11. Not in good field position to start the drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll run it from the gun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down, living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Iker James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screen play works.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Ducks lining up here on first and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. 3:25. They'll run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Contact as he threw it. and it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Timeout by the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Checks this down to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Just time enough for one more play in the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Touchdown, Oregon. They finish off the scoring drive.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting action. Enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Bringing it out, it's Toppins. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The passing game, very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They get the second half started with the running play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Looking right. This one caught.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. And the fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the play. Fourth down coming up.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Makes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He breaks free. You bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's the running back in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pass not complete.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Look out, room to run here. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The important third down play coming up. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. First down here for this offense. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. The receiver makes the catch.
I I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw again. QB to the tight end for a completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Toppin. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. QB decides to keep it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can to help.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker, he's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Pass caught to the
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous... Play the pick and then that return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The receiver. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Jimmy keeps it himself. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense operating from the pistol. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He lets it rip. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Offense back out there trying to get something going. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical with the line.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kurt, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, And I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.